always will keep you company whenever you're alone. After all of my running, I'm finally coming. Oh, the world tried to break me, I found a road to take me home. Ain't nothing but a blue sky now. After all of my running, I'm finally coming home. Well, they say it's where the heart is, and I guess the hardest part is when your heart is broken and you're lost out in the great wide open, looking for a map, finding your way back to where you belong. Oh, well, that's where I belong. Home, the world tried to break me, I found a road to take me home. There's nothing but a blue sky now. After all of my running, I'm finally coming. The world tried to break me, I found a road to take me home. There ain't nothing but a blue sky now. After all of my running, I'm finally coming. After all of my running, I'm finally coming
Please remain standing. Welcome, Sandra and Marcus's family, friends, and loved ones. Some of you traveled far and others near to be here on this special day. For this, the bride and groom feel blessed and wish to thank you. We are here today as a result of faith and a commitment to love. This love is one that both Marcus and Sandra have searched for, dreamed of, and at times demanded. But most of all, each believed they deserved. You hold them both in your hearts. You have loved them individually and watched their love unfold. As Marcus and Sandra stand here today, it takes great courage and faith to enter marriage. It will also take all of you to support them along their journey. Each of you, by your presence here today, is being called upon to support them in loving each other, always standing beside them, never between them. Offer them your love and your support. Encourage them when encouragement is needed. And listen to them when they ask for advice. In these ways, you can honor this marriage into which they have come to be joined today. Do you offer your love and support to strengthen their marriage? If so, please say, I do. You may be seated. Thank you. Marriage is a very special spiritual connection of two people. When united in marriage, more love is created. The union of husband and wife takes place in the heart, body, mind, and spirit. Commitment to one another is what supports us through challenges and achievements. It's a supreme sharing of experience and adventure in the most intimate of human relationships. Marriage is love. The love that I'm speaking of now is that of of which allows you to see what others do not see in your chosen partner, and unique, the deep inner beauty of the other. And to be loved is to be seen and known, as we have known no other. The one who loves us and we choose to marry gives us a unique gift, a piece of ourselves, a piece that only they could give us. Marcus and Sandra, please close your eyes in prayer. In this very moment, I ask you to please release anything in your heart and mind that no longer serves this union. Today we are joining your lives as they are right now. You must be willing to be in total support of your partner's well-being, goals, purposes, and encourage them to be all that they can be spiritually, mentally, and physically. Such a love requires that you be totally honest with each other. It takes courage for you to ask for what you want, to take action even though you are afraid, to share your feelings, to listen and respect your partner for who they really are. At the end of your lives on this earth, you will look into each other's eyes and be able to say, because you have loved me, you have given me a faith in myself. And because I have faith in myself, I have loved my fellow man. My life with you has been complete. Marcus and Sandra, will you release the past, bringing only those memories, desires, and hopes which will belong to each other into your future life together? Marcus and Sandra have invited you to this beautiful place. They want to show you a glimpse of an important piece of their love and share with you the gift of the sea. They have come here to this place many times. They're humbled and awed by the purity of their surroundings. This is where their hearts have made their home. Marcus and Sandra recently traveled up the coast of Northern California. Along the way, they read to each other A Gift from the Sea by Maura Lindbergh. They would like to share with you one of the quotes that has brought them to this very moment. The only security is not in owning or possessing, not in demanding or expecting, not even hoping. Security in a relationship lies neither in looking back at what is nostalgia, nor forward to what it might be in dread or anticipation, but living in the present relationship and accepting it as it is now. Relationships must be like islands. One must accept them for what they are here and now, within their limits, islands surrounded and interpreted by the sea and continually visited and abandoned by the tides. Love does not consist of gazing at each other, but in looking outwards together in the same direction. For in fact, man and woman are not only looking outward in the same direction, they are working outward. Here one forms ties, roots, and a firm base. Here one makes oneself part of the community of men, of human society. Here the bonds of marriage are formed, for marriage, which is only spoken as a bond, becomes actually, in this stage, many bonds, many strands of different texture and strength, making up a web that is taut and firm. The web is fashioned of love, yes, but many kinds of love, romantic love at first, then a slow growing devotion, and playing through these, a constant rippling companionship. It is made of loyalties and interdependencies and shared experiences. It is woven of memories of meetings and conflicts, of triumphs and disappointments. It is a web of communication, a common language, and the acceptance of a lack of language too, a knowledge of likes and dislikes, of habits and reactions, both physical and mental. It is a web of instincts and intuitions, and known and unknown exchanges. The web of marriage is made of propinquity, in the day-to-day life, living side by side, looking outward and working outward in the same direction. It is woven in space and in time, of the substance of life itself. At this time, Anthony Hall, Marcus's father, would like to say a few words.
Technology, folks, sorry. wasn't sure on the timing, so. Okay. As my wife told me this morning, like, you had 16 months to do this. Why wait to the last minute? I wanted to do it right, so I waited to the last minute. First of all, I want to thank God for allowing us all to see this day. I am thankful that we could all be here to celebrate this union. We were at dinner the other day, and Marcus asked Deanna and I what was the key to our long-lasting relationship. I think I said at the time something about commitment and tolerance were the key. And the more I thought about it, the more it became clear to me that it was really the 4 L's. It was love, laughter, loyalty, and lust. I thought I would touch a little on each, but I won't prioritize any of those. First is laughter. I realized after our conversation that it is humor that plays a huge part in having a long-lasting relationship. It's pretty hard to have a healthy one without it. When you take yourself too seriously, you forget that you are human, and so is your partner. So learn to laugh a lot. That means a lot. Love. Appreciate yourself. Being human and loving oneself is the first step in a strong relationship. What inspires us about Sandra and Marcus is that despite the curves that life has thrown at them, they have stepped in it. Oh, sorry, oops. I'm going to have to edit that part. What I mean to say is they have stepped out from all those into a wonderful life together. Loyalty. As a great purple poet once said, I would die for you, darling, if you asked me to. Back in the day, Marcus was a huge Prince fan. Woo-woo! And these inspired words make me think about those crazy lovebirds. You have sorry. You just have to know these people, these lovers, would do anything for each other. And what a commitment they have for each other, depending on the life insurance premiums paid up. But not seriously, that commitment they have for each other is just an awe-inspiring. Today we celebrate their relationship. I would ask you to do all that you can to nurture and support their marriage through life's travels. Oh yeah, I almost forgot that last part, senior moment. Your mom and I long ago learned that secret, and that secret is when you're hot, and when you're not, you're not. So in closing, we are all so happy to be here for this marriage of Sandra and Marcus and the joining of our 2 families. And we are so happy to have another daughter to join our family. We love you.
At this time, Sandra and Marcus would like to say some personal promises to each other. I'm going to sit by the mic. Oh. I guess I'm not. You need the microphone.
Marcus, since I was a little girl, I've believed in love and marriage and all that it represents. Throughout my life, I've looked into the eyes of many in search of you. I knew my soulmate was out there in the world searching for me too. I held on to the faith that we would find each other. From the moment we met, I had a feeling of completeness that I've never known. The storm inside my heart was calm. I know I can face anything as long as you're standing, holding my hand. I'm a better woman, mother, daughter, sister, friend, because you love me. Thank you for encouraging me to be myself, for supporting me and loving me for exactly who I am in this moment, and allowing me to change to the next. You have shown me over and over how much you love me, You are my best friend. I will work alongside you to build our future together. I will passionately love you, and I mean passionately because I said I'd put that in the vows forever and ever, and come for you like no other. I will wipe the tears from your eyes, those tears of joy and the tears of sorrow. These are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged will still reach for yours in our final days. Today, I have freed and forgiven ourselves from the past, and with complete conviction, I'm ready and thankful to move into this next life with you as your wife. I love you with my whole heart.
Okay. Sandra, before I came to California, something was drawing me here. And even though I had a different life then, I could feel something was pulling me here. Other than the situation I was in. I didn't realize what it was at the time, but now I know clearly it was. From the first time I saw you, I knew there was something different about you. And when we started to get to know each other, I realized how special you really are. Your kindness, the way you give to your family and friends, your big heart, and the way you love me. You are the woman I have always dreamed of having, but thought I could not have. Our paths crossed each other's at the right time. I don't think it was coincidence at all. I believe the universe was waiting until we were both ready. And we had to go through the experiences we had to get to this point. I promise to always communicate with you, to listen to you without judgment, to always try to be happy in this relationship, to grow with you, to not stay if I or you are unhappy. I love you this much, enough to do anything for you, give my life, my love, my heart and soul to you, to never have to hide anything from you, and be myself with you, to want the best for you, to wish for your success, to keep my promise to you, and pledge my loyalty and faithfulness to you, to cherish your friendship, to respect your values, and see you for who you are. I want you to grow old with me, and watch the sun rise and fall in your eyes. I want to see every strand of your hair turn gray. Because you are perfect in every way. You are beautiful to me no matter how many times you say you're fat.
Did you actually say that out loud?
You don't have to fear being alone anymore, my lovely, because I shall be with you. Since I have found you, I have found a new life, a new love, secure in the knowledge that we will always be there for each other. Sandra, you are my true love.
Just yet.
Okay, I gotta get to the other part. I wrote this for Sandra when we first started dating. It's called My Lovely, and I made a shorter version of it because it's 7 minutes long. Listen to you when it comes down to knowing what's going on. You, it's a good frame of mind. Lay your head down tonight. You know there's no wrong or right. I feel darkness tonight, the smell of summer's night. Your face in the moon, I can say I miss you. My lovely home is waiting for you. You're welcome to stay as long as you want to. I want to serve you and protect your name, and I will love you each and every day. This road has led me to you, and I've grown since I've met you. I want to stay as long as you'll have me, and I know the dream came true. My lovely home is waiting for you. You're welcome to stay as long as you want to. I want to serve you and protect your name, and I'll love you each and every day. My lovely home is waiting for you. You're welcome to stay as long as you want to. I want to serve you and protect your name, and I will love you each and every day. I know we're not perfect, and you can feel the same. It can be a cruel world, but we don't play the game.
Marcus, do you reach out in love to receive Sandra and choose to share your life with her? Will you promise always to give to her your expression of ever-growing love? Will you comfort her, be sensitive to her needs, express your feelings with her, listen to her, put your trust in her and forsaking all others, be her sacred soulmate and honor her as your equal partner? Marcus, repeat after me. In the name of love, I, Marcus, choose you, Sandra, to be my wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or poor,
And richer and richer.
in sickness and in health, to honor and respect, to love and to cherish. I say these words because I love you and choose to live the rest of my life with you. To live the rest of my life. Want me to repeat that? This is my solemn vow. Sandra, do you reach out in love to receive Marcus and choose to share your life with him? You can say I do too. Will you promise always to give him your expression of your ever-growing love? Will you comfort him, be sensitive to his needs, express your feelings with him, listen to him, put your trust in him, and forsaking all others, be his sacred soulmate and honor him as your equal partner? Repeat after me. In the name of love, I, Sandra, choose you, Marcus, to be my husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, to honor and respect, to love and to cherish. I say these words because I love you and choose to live the rest of my life with you. This is my solemn vow. Okay, let's have some rings.
Right.
So we do that.
The rings you have selected for each other are circles, and a circle is a symbol of the sun, the earth, the universe, of wholeness, perfection, peace, and unity. Like circles, your rings have no beginning and no end. In the sacred tradition of marriage, rings have come to symbolize eternal love and the endless union of body, of mind, and spirit. These rings will be worn by Sandra and Marcus to show the world their love and commitment to each other. May the presence of these rings always remind you of eternal love you have pledged and devotion you willingly share with one another from this moment on. Let each of us take a moment of silence in prayer and bless these rings. These blessed rings are a symbol of love and faithfulness. Marcus. Your ring. Did you want to put this on? Repeat after me. I give you this ring as a symbol of my vow, and with all that I am and all that I have, and with all that I am
All that I am,
and all that I
all
have,
that I have,
I honor you.
I honor you.
You may place the ring on her finger. Repeat after me. I give you this ring as a symbol of my vow, and with all that I am and all that I have, I honor you. Place the ring on his finger. At this time, I would like to ask Sandra and Marcus's dear friend Mary Peterson to come up and share blessings dedicated to Marcus and Sandra.
Sandra and I have been there to share each other's spiritual and religious journeys over many years, and the very path that we've followed in that spirit, and so that these wonderful people are never short of blessings, I have a few. First, Khalil Gibran said, "You were born together, and together you shall be forevermore. You shall be together even in the silent memory of God." And the blessing of the Apaches. Now you will feel no rain, for each of you will be shelter to the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other. Go now to your dwelling place to enter into the days of your togetherness, and may your days be good and long upon the earth. And from Colossians, so as those who have been chosen of God, holy and beloved, put on a heart of compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience, bearing with one another and forgiving each other. Beyond all these things, put on love, which is the perfect bond of unity. Let peace rule in your hearts, to which indeed you are called in one body, and be thankful. Let the word richly dwell within you, and with all wisdom teaching and admonishing one another with psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, singing with thankfulness in your hearts to God. And finally, because my daddy would never forgive me if I didn't bring a little of the Irish into this, may the road rise to meet you, and the wind be always at your back. May the warm rays of sun fall upon your home, and raindrops fall lightly on your brow. May green be the land you walk on, and blue be your skies. May pure be the joys that surround you, and true the hearts that love you. May your troubles grow few as your blessings increase. May your hands be forever clasped in friendship, and your hearts joined forever in love. May joy and peace surround you both, contentment latch your door, and happiness be with you now, and God bless you forevermore. Can I get an amen? Amen. Thank you, amen.
Now that Sandra and Marcus have given themselves to each other by solemn vows, with the joining of hands and the giving and receiving of rings, I am proud to pronounce you husband and wife. Marcus, you may kiss your bride. There's that passion and the lust. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to you for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Marcus Hall.
Sister on me for all the truth that you made me see, for all the joy